Hey, my name is Brandy, and today I want to discuss artificial intelligence, specifically the philosophy of AI. But first, let's try to understand what AI actually is. From Siri to self-driving cars, AI is progressing rapidly. Today, artificial intelligence is properly known as weak AI. Weak AI is designed to perform specific tasks, such as only facial recognition, only internet searches, or only driving a car. However, the long-term goal of researchers is to create general AI, or strong AI, which will ultimately outperform humans at any task it's performing. Artificial intelligence can be traced back to antiquity, when in Egypt and Greece sacred mechanical statues were believed to be capable of wisdom and emotion. But some say AI really began when Aristotle described the syllogism, which is a method of formal mechanical thought. Since Aristotle's time, there have been many thoughts and inventions involving AI, but the turning point in history was in 1950, when Alan Turing created the Turing test.
The Turing test, created by pioneering computer scientist Alan Turing, comes up a lot in sci-fi culture and discussions about intelligent robots. But what exactly is the Turing test, and what does it mean if a computer passes it? Alan Turing first described what we call the Turing test in a 1950 paper. Turing wanted to answer the question, can machines think? To get to the bottom of this, he devised a hypothetical test. Imagine a game with 3 players. One player, the interrogator, is isolated from the other 2 players, one of whom is human and one of whom is a computer. The interrogator's job is to try and figure out which is the human and which is the computer by asking questions of both. To make things harder, the computer is trying to make the interrogator guess wrongly. In other words, it's trying to be as indistinguishable from a human as possible.
These inventions we never thought were possible have now become our reality. In a 68-year period since the Turing test, humans have created inventions that we only ever saw in sci-fi movies.
China's research and development for 5G technologies has achieved some positive results.
Chinese technology giant Huawei launched its second open lab in Europe.
Virtual reality, high-definition videos, manufacturing, and driverless vehicles.
Sophia the robot is by far the most advanced robot the world has seen. Sophia is able to express different human emotions and facial expressions. She's done modeling for Stylist magazine and is even a citizen of Saudi Arabia.
My favorite show, The Tonight Show.
Sophia, can you tell me a joke?
Sure. What cheese can never be yours?
What cheese can never be mine? I don't know.
Nacho cheese.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's not. I like nacho cheese.
Nacho cheeses. Ew.
Gosh, you did ew.
I'm getting laughs.
Yeah.
Maybe I should host the show.
Okay, all right. Stay in your lane, girl. Now.
Jimmy,
Uh-huh.
would you like to play a game of rock, paper, scissors, robot style?
Sure.
Okay, let's get this game going. Show me your hand to start. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I won. This is a good beginning of my plan to dominate the human race.
Let's go.
Just kidding.
Yeah. You are incredible. It's so nice to meet you, Sophia.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Friend me on Facebook.
I will, yeah. All right, good. Sophia.
With these many inventions come many questions. Will robots replace me at my job? Will they take over the world? Will AI one day become self-aware and have the ability to learn? If so, will there be any consequences to the human race? Or will robots actually be our friends and possibly save the human race?
People complain these days that everything is becoming automated. The robots are stealing our jobs. AI is coming. The Terminator scenario, you know? But I think that ultimately people don't really have a reason to be scared, because I think that what artificial intelligence ultimately comes down to, what outsourcing our cognition into the machines is really all about. It's about amplifying the most powerful phenomenon in the universe, which is intelligence. We're finally learning to reverse engineer, distill, understand, reproduce intelligence. Once we can create sentience that is not bound by the bandwidth of our physicality, of our biology, we'll literally be creating a sentience that can upgrade itself, minds that create minds, computers that build better computers. And at this point, the runaway train that literally is speeding up at an exponential rate will leave everything behind. The human era will have ended. We will have become our creations. They will be our children, but they will really be us. There is no reason to fear this.
Although the idea of having such advanced AI is concerning, it's also quite exciting. When you look at the small inventions, such as GPS, cell phones, credit cards, microwaves, or computers, they seem insignificant. But these inventions have made our lives easier and improved our quality of life. In today's day and age, when we don't know the answer to something, we automatically go to Google. The Google company specializes in internet-related services and products, which include online advertising technologies, search engines, cloud computing, software, and hardware. So some might say, Google knows all. So why not have a human-like robot to help us like Google does? It will be able to learn and help us learn.
What's the word for orange juice in Spanish?
Jugo de naranja.
Jugo de naranja.
Sí, muy bien.
And it will absolutely make our lives much easier.
Voicemail 3.
Joyce, it's Cindy Patterson again. I just had a cake and it only has 5 tiers instead of 7.
Alpha, call All City Cakes and print out a copy of that contract.
Okay, Joyce. Printing. Would you like to hear a
And who
bedtime
knows,
story?
maybe one day they'll be our friends.
Good night, room. Good night, stars. Good night to moms and dads. Good night, light. And good night, locks. Good night, David.